They buried the twins, then this happened. A story of loss. Heart a story of hope. Crying a story that moved millions. Watch till the end for the shocking twist that changed everything. The rain fell hard the morning they buried the twins. Gray clouds pressed low over the small Texas town as two tiny white coffins were lowered into the ground. Lily and Lucas Hart, only 5 years old, had been pulled from the river 3 days earlier, or so everyone was told. The police said it was an accident. The current was strong. Children wander. Tragedies happen. Their parents, Ethan and Claire Hart, stood frozen beside the grave. Claire's scream when the coffins disappeared beneath the soil haunted everyone who heard it. Ethan didn't cry. He didn't move. He just stared, as if his soul had gone into the ground with his children. The town mourned. Candles burned on porches. Stuffed animals piled up near the riverbank. Life slowly moved on. Please, like, comment, subscribe and share. But Claire didn't. Every night, she sat on the twins' bedroom floor, holding their clothes, whispering their names into the darkness. Something felt wrong, terribly wrong. A mother knows. And her heart refused to accept that her children were gone. 3 months after the funeral, Claire received an anonymous envelope. No return address. No note. Just a USB drive inside. Her hands shook as she plugged it into her laptop. The video was grainy, shaky. Nighttime. A pair of headlights cut through the dark, stopping near the old bridge, the same bridge where the twins were said to have fallen. Then the camera zoomed. Claire stopped breathing. 2 small figures were in the back of the truck. Alive. Lily's pink jacket. Lucas's crooked baseball cap. Claire screamed. Ethan rushed in, watched the footage, and collapsed to his knees. The timestamp on the video was 2 hours after the twins were officially declared dead. The next morning, the video was sent to the police. At first, they dismissed it as fake. Until another video arrived. And another. Different angles. Different nights. Someone had been watching. The investigation reopened, and what they uncovered shook the entire country. The bodies buried in the graves weren't Lily and Lucas. They belonged to 2 unidentified children from a trafficking ring operating along the state border. The river accident had been staged. The death certificates falsified, and the man who signed them, a respected local official. America watched in horror as the story broke. News vans flooded the town. Protesters filled the streets. The graves were reopened. The truth clawed its way into the light. But the most important question remained unanswered. Where were the twins? 6 weeks later, in a quiet farmhouse 300 miles away, police kicked down a door. Inside, they found Lily and Lucas. Alive, thin, terrified, but alive. They ran into their mother's arms when she arrived, crying, "Mommy, we knew you'd find us." The reunion aired live across the nation. Grown men wept. News anchors choked on their words. Millions watched as a family, once buried in grief, was reborn in tears. On the first anniversary of the twins' funeral, the Hart family returned to the cemetery, not to mourn, but to remember. They replaced the headstones with a single plaque. Here lies the truth we were told. And here stands the miracle that survived it. They buried the twins, but love refused to let them stay buried. And because one mother trusted her broken heart, the world learned the truth. Heartbreak red heart. They buried the twins in a quiet town funeral. The parents were told it was an accident. But 3 months later, a mysterious video surfaced, and everything America believed was shattered. This emotional, heart-touching story follows a mother who refused to accept the loss of her children and uncovered a truth more terrifying and miraculous than anyone imagined. Warning: this story is inspired by real emotions and true style events. Right finger if you love emotional stories, true life mysteries, and heartbreaking reunions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.